Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, me and my partner will be presenting about our topic, which is IFRS structure. First, I will introduce my partner and me, which is my name is ALISA binti ASROR, and my number matrix is 2214018. And my partner?
My name is Aina Masyitah binti AKASHA and my matric number is 2219804.
So next, our table of content is consists of introduction, background, objective, highlight, and conclusion. So first, what is IFRS? IFRS is a non-profit and public organization that develop a high quality of set accounting report and putting a globally accounting standard across the world. The standard was developed by two standard setting board, which is International Accounting Standard Board and International Sustainability Standard Board. Hence, the framework book is to guide company in this world in the way they are reporting the financial performance and position, and as a result, the stakeholders investor will have a better and clear understanding based on the high quality standard for the financial reporting and allowing them to make a better decision. This organization is already widely known and recognized by many companies across the world, making the accounting process become harmonized and standardized. Next, this is the overall picture of the structure of IFRS. The IFRS Foundation has a three-tier governance structure based on two independent standard setting boards of ASPR, which is International Accounting Standard Board and International Sustainability Standard Board, governed and overseen by trustees from around the world, which is IFRS Foundation trustees, who in turn are accountable to a monitoring board of public authorities, which is IFRS Foundation Monitoring Board. Next, for the background, which I will present about the relationship between IFRS Standard and IFRS Foundation. So, connection between the IFRS Standard and the IFRS Foundation is crucial for making sure everyone uses the rules the same way worldwide. The IFRS Foundation oversees the application and use of IFRS standard globally. They handle questions about understanding the rules and promote consistent use by releasing helpful explanations called interpretations. IFRS Foundation also plays a role in ensuring that these standards are applied consistently. They provide training resources and share information with those interested in IFRS. The IASB, which creates IFRS, follows the guidance of the IFRS Foundation. The IASB regularly updates and improves IFRS based on feedback from different people, change in business, and new concept. And thanks to this teamwork, IFRS remains a top-notch and widely recognized set of accounting rules. Next, I will let my partner to continue for the next part.
So we continue the objective. There is three objectives of the International Financial Reporting Standard of IFRS. So the first one is to promote and facilitate adoption of International Financial Reporting Standard by being the standard and interpretation issued by the IASB through the conversation of National Accounting Standard and IFRS. Second, to develop in the public interest a single set of high quality, understandable and globally accepted financial reporting standard. And lastly, to bring accountability and transparency in the process of finance, accounting, and auditing. For the content and highlight, there is 5 content. For the first one is Independent Standard Setting Board. The second one is IFRS Foundation Trustees. The third one is IFRS Advisory Council. Next, the IFRS interpretation communities, and the last one is IFRS monitoring board.
Okay, so for the IASB, International Accounting Standard Board, is a group that creates important rules known as International Financial Reporting Standard. They started in 2001 to replace another group called the International Accounting Standard Committee. The ISB operates under the supervision of the IFRS Foundation. They handle all the technical aspects of financial reporting, while they have the freedom to choose what topics to focus on. And they must consult with the trustees and the public. Their responsibility include developing and following a technical agenda, preparing and releasing IFRS accept interpretations and draft, and approving and releasing interpretation through the IFRS Interpretation Committee. This is to ensure that financial rules are clear and followed by everyone.
For the International Sustainability Standard Board, the International Sustainability Standard Board is a proposed global body that aims to develop and establish international sustainability reporting standard. Its purpose is to address the increasing demand for the consistent and comparable information on the sustainability performance by companies. The standards are developed with efficiency in mind, helping companies to report what is needed globally to investors across market globally. And lastly, the sustainable factors are becoming a mainstream part of investment in decision making. There are increasing calls for companies to provide high quality, globally comparable informative on sustainability related risks and opportunity.
Okay, so for IFRS Interpretation Committee, it is to interpret the application of IFRS and provide timely guidance on financial reporting issue. Next is working actively with national standards to bring about convergence of national accounting standards. And lastly is to report to the ISB and obtain the approval of 9 of its members for final interpretations. And the next one is IFRS Advisory Council. The IFRS Advisory Council is like a meeting place where the ISB can talk to many different people who care about and are influenced by the ISB works. The leader of the ISC, which is International Accounting Standard Committee, choose 49 people to join the Advisory Council. These 49 members are important people like financial officer from big companies, expert in finance, teachers, people who make rules about accounting, and partner from major accounting companies. And the IFRS Advisory Council is a group that helps and talk to the ISB about the important things. They are an advisor to ISB on what topics to focus on and what's more important. They also tell the board what the organizations and people on the council think about big projects that board is working on. And the council meets twice a year, and it used to be 3 times before.
So we'll continue for the IFRS Foundation trustees. For trustees, the trustees are responsible for the governance and oversight of the IFRS Foundation, the International Accounting Standard Boards, and the International Sustainability Standard Board. The trustees also are not involved in any technical matters related to the IFRS standards. This responsibility relates to the solely with the boards. The trustees are accountable to the monitoring board and a body of the publicity accountable market authorities. Trustees are appointed for a renewable terms of 3 years. And lastly, the trustees review board strategies issues affecting the financial report standard. For the selection of the trustees, trustees are appointed by the board of trustees itself. Then the trustees adopt their own procedure for appointing trustees. Those procedures must include the consultation with the national and international organization of the auditor. To achieve this objective, the trustees have to establish a trustees appointment advisory group. And then the trustees will consult with the body before making decision on the trustees appointment. For the IFRS monitoring board, the first one is to ensure that the trustees continue to discharge their duty as defined by the IFRS Foundation Constitution. The monitoring board consists of capital market authorities responsible for deciding the form and content of the financial reporting. And lastly, to introduce a periodic evaluation and assessment process for existing member every 3 years. So for the conclusion, why is IFRS is important? The first one is IFRS is fosters transparency and trust in the global financial market standing. IFRS help investors to analyze company by making it easier to perform comparison. I think it's all from me. Thank you.